What's good, everyone? Right now I'm out here in Walterboro, South Carolina, and you saw the title of this video. You can see the blank sign for this abandoned Popeyes. That's right, abandoned Popeyes. I've only ever done one other abandoned Popeyes, and happened to be in Hilton Head. Not anymore. I was actually on the way to another abandoned spot, and I was passing by this road behind me, and I saw that sign. Now on Google Maps coming here, I did see that the Popeyes listed as temporarily closed, but I thought maybe it was open still, or if it's temporary, maybe I'm not going to do it. Well, that and this don't look that temporary to me. So with that said, let's get it. Alrighty, abandoned Popeyes. When's the last time that you saw one of these, if you ever have seen one of these with your own eyes? I've only seen it one time, and you usually don't expect to see these abandoned. Like, Popeyes, I like Popeyes, but I know that there's a lot of people out there that love it, and so you usually don't expect to see these abandoned, but that is, well, it's not the case here. This one's gone. I just want to be wary if there's any bees or anything up here, because there's a lot of stuff flying around me. Alright, let's take a look in this. And I drove to park around the rear of the building, and the drive-thru screens are still up. There's signage in here that is still up. You can even see the Louisiana Kitchen decal on the wall to the right. Like I said, you usually don't see these close, and this one looks like it's been gone for a decent amount of time, judging by how overgrown these weeds and whatever these plants are right here. But oh well. I'm gonna have to that's nice. I'm gonna have to send this video to my college roommate. He was a big fan of Popeyes. I'm gonna say I came out here to get you some, but that didn't happen yet. There's a huge bee right over there, so that's nice. Not really a huge fan of those. All right, well, continuing on, I was actually gonna read this allergy alert sign and the hate that we're running short in the hiring. Well, you're not hiring, obviously. It says all activities are being recorded by Carolina Georgia Sound. Well, I don't know if they're recording this, but I certainly am. Let's take a look for this. Okay, this freaking spider web is taking me off now. Alright, we're good. Cool. A mini little blooper in there. I just, like, I can't stand running into stuff like that. Dead roach in there, it's nice. Like, I don't like stuff flying in my face, and I don't like walking into, like, spider webs and stuff like that. Like, I don't like it. I really don't. But that's the doorway in there. Take a look through this side of it, although it's probably just going to be a lot of reflection and glare, which looks like that's what it is. Yeah, pretty much. I don't want to stay here too long anyway, but I had to check this out when I saw it, because you usually don't see abandoned Popeyes, you know. There's the clearance 8 foot 6 inches leading up to the drive-thru here. That's a big thing, whatever that is. That's a dragonfly. It's still big and intimidating. Because sometimes they look like horseflies, and I can't stand horseflies either, man. Those things are huge, and they hurt. Oh, this smells bad. Whatever's back here smells really bad. Yeah, it's really a bunch of garbage. A lot of flies flying around it. Holy crap, that's not a fly. That's a freaking hornet. Okay. Well, we're done with that. Done with that. Parking lot's definitely trash. It looks like this one's been gone for a decent amount of time. But see what I mean with the drive-thru screen? This looks relatively new. This with the screen, and then that with the screen, that looks relatively new. So I am a little bit curious as to when this one closed and why it did. Yeah. Yeah, we'll go this way. Man, those bees really love that daggum flower. We'll definitely stay away from that side. Can we see anything in this? Nah, it's really dirty. Oh well, so much for that. Now this right here would have been your cooler or freezer, storage freezer or something like that to keep the food in there, obviously not cooking. Let's take a look at this drive-thru kind of new screen. Like I said, this is new. And so that kind of tells me that this would have had to close not too long ago, maybe in the past year or so. They put out of stock, y'all, stickers on the actual drive-thru screen. That's funny. See, you guys can see that. Out of stock, y'all. You don't say, huh? And then please place order here. Could I get a dadgum chicken sandwich with extra spicy sauce? It's really good. Thanks, I really appreciate that. Out of stock. Yeah, you don't say. Looks like someone might have been camping out back here, judging by the shopping cart of stuff. I'm not even going to focus on that for a long time. I feel bad. Hopefully they found better situations afterwards. Now, I've always wondered why they built Popeyes to look like there was a deck up here, but clearly there's no access to it. I don't even think these are double, like these are like 2 levels. Here would have been your drive-thru for the Popeyes. And you can see behind the counter into the kitchen, where you would have gotten your tasty chicken sandwiches and dirty rice and whatever else that you would have liked from here. The valued customer deserves to know that you have to give exact change. Alright, you can get some Popeyes perks if you want. Yeah, who doesn't want any Popeyes perks? Take another look behind the counter here. You can see the monitors are still up there. Cords are still hanging down there. The registers are still in there as well. There's no cups in those, but the cups would have went there in those little like little cylinder looking things. Things kind of greasy, but honestly, this place is not in that bad of shape. Like I said, I really want to know why this closed, because you don't see these closed that often. Here's the front of it as well. We'll take a look through these last windows before we wrap up and get out of here. That's a big roach that's dead. There's another one. Holy crap, that's a big wasp right by me. Jeez. Okay. I don't know if you guys can see that thing crawling right there. But, yeah, you can stay right there, buddy boy. You can stay right there, man. That tells me that there's a freaking nest over here, and I don't want to disturb it and piss it off. So we'll take a look through this door. Hopefully, I don't disturb anything by me. You can see a little bit into where would have said online order pickup into the kitchen and as of the such. But that's pretty much going to wrap it up out here at this abandoned Popeyes. This was a surprise. I did not expect to see this. I'll take one more look to these main windows here. You can probably see the most through these windows. There we go. I really don't like bees and hornets, man. Like, that's, like, I really just don't like them. Because It's like you can't tell them that you're not gonna bother them. Some of them are aggressive species that don't care about that, and they just go for you if they see somebody there. And I don't like that. I really don't like that. Yep, they're right by me too. So we're done. We're done. We're done. I've gotten stung before, and it really hurt, and I don't want to deal with that again. So, but that's the Popeyes Louisiana kitchen, no more. And with that said, I hope you all did enjoy the look at this abandoned Popeyes here in Walterboro, South Carolina. Dadgum, man. I didn't expect to find this. We just kind of found it when we were driving by, so. But nevertheless, check this one off the bucket list. Not sure why it closed or when it did. Looks like it was a relatively newer location with the screens in the drive-thru, as well as it has a lot of advertisements for the app and stuff, which newer one or like they did, you know, more recently and stuff. So, but that's that. I hope you all enjoyed the look at this place regardless. If you did, be sure to leave a like, comment, dislike, whatever you want to do. It's all feedback for me. Until the next time, take it easy out there, make the best of your every moment, and thank you all for being a part of the Zee Mann family. Until next time, from this abandoned Popeyes where you're not getting any chicken, you can't love that chicken because you can't get any. Yeah. Until next time, take it easy. Peace.